Hey YouTube, Jim here. Welcome to Top 10 Archive. The Earth is billions of years old, and in that time has hosted an unfathomable number of species of plants and animals. While many of them existed before we ever did, there are entire species that have lived and died in our time here on Earth, allowing us the opportunity to capture these incredible creatures on camera, like these 10 extinct animals. Before we get started, help us out by hitting that like button, and be sure to leave us a comment because we're always looking to engage in interesting conversations with you. Also, don't forget to click the bell so you get notified every time we put out a new video. Number 10. Kauai O'o. This small bird native to Hawaii was one species of several other O'o birds that preceded it into extinction. It was said to officially have disappeared as late as 1987, when its distinctive flute-like call was last heard. It was small and rather demure in color, being only brown or black. The extinction of the Kauai O'o is blamed mostly on humans inhabiting the Hawaiian Islands and damaging habitats, as well as the introduction of non-native species. Before being declared extinct, they were extremely rare for the duration of the 1900s and were mostly only identified by their distinctive call. Number 9. Caribbean monk seal. One of the earliest sightings of this animal was by Christopher Columbus himself, who referred to them in his journals as sea wolves. Unfortunately, as of 2008, this aquatic wonder was confirmed extinct. The Caribbean monk seal, named monk for its bald head and rolls of skin around its neck, haven't technically been sighted since 1952, though they did have a widespread range in the Caribbean Sea, the Gulf of Mexico, and the Atlantic Ocean. They were known for their non-aggressive behavior, making it that much easier to target them for their hide, meat, and fat. Number 8. Ivory-billed woodpecker. This enormous woodpecker, the third largest in the world at one time, was native to Central America. The forests it called home were destroyed, causing their numbers to decrease drastically into the 1800s, and by the next century, there were only a couple left in the world. The ivory-billed woodpecker is thought to have officially gone extinct somewhere in the middle of the 20th century, with the last confirmed sighting being in 1944. Their diet consisted mostly of beetle larvae that they found by scraping the bark off of trees with their huge bills. Identification of this aerial noisemaker was by the unique noise they made while pecking tree trunks. Number 7. Golden toad. This beautiful amphibian hasn't been seen since 1989, and its extinction was first blamed on global warming. But scientists are currently still examining whether deforestation, pollution, or UV radiation could have been contributing factors. It was a small and bright orange toad that was native to Costa Rica and mostly feasted on small insects. The tiny amphibian was believed to have spent the majority of its life underground or in water, and was on average only 2 inches long. Number 6. Baiji river dolphin. These freshwater dolphins, native to bodies of water along China, were already extremely rare before they completely vanished in 2006. They were rather small compared to other dolphin species and had a characteristically bulbous head and long, skinny nose. Many things contributed to their extinction, including illegal fishing, water contamination, and deadly collisions with boats. There was an attempt to save their population through conservation, but as man is known to do, the effort was too late. Number 5. Laysan Crake. This flightless bird was indigenous to the Hawaiian Islands until it was declared extinct in 1944. They were very quick on the ground and liked to eat insects and unprotected eggs of other birds. The Laysan Crake, or Laysan rail, could also be rather aggressive and defensive of its food. It's thought that the rabbits and guinea pigs introduced to the island ate much of the vegetation, causing a domino-like effect by reducing the habitats of many of the species the crake used as food. Number 4. Tecopa Pupfish. A rather small fish native to western North America. The pupfish had blunt heads and a full row of teeth that were mainly used to eat larvae and algae. Though their coloring tended to camouflage them from their predators, overfishing was a small contributing factor to their extinction. In addition to this, their native spring in California became a popular tourist attraction, causing an increase in industry and construction in the area, which both limited and polluted their homes. While the last pupfish was caught in 1970, they were not officially declared extinct until 1981. Number 3. Heath Hen. Another beautiful bird that used to exist in extremely high numbers, the heath hen was hunted nearly into extinction in the 1800s due to how easy they were to find and eat. By the early 20th century, there were only 50 birds left, but they were protected on Martha's Vineyard and reproduced rapidly, bringing them nearly out of danger by 1915. However, in the following years, a series of disasters led to their end. Between a fire that erased their new habitat and illness killing what remained of their population, the last living heath hen died in 1932. Number 2. Western black rhino. This large savanna animal's tale of extinction is fairly shocking, as its population numbered in the millions in the early 1900s. As the century progressed, this number decreased to less than 110 animals by 1980, 35 by 1992, and the trend continued until the species was officially declared extinct in 2011. The western black rhino was actually gray in color and could move fairly quickly in spite of their large size and bulky shape. Their horns were highly prized and sold on the black market as medicine, otherwise known as TCM. Despite what we've learned from history, the northern white rhinoceros is destined for the same path in just a few years, as the only 3 living animals are currently living in captivity and aren't fertile. Number 1. Tasmanian Thylacine. Perhaps one of the most unique-looking animals on this list, the thylacine looked a bit like a cross between a tiger and a wolf. Native to Tasmania, as indicated by its name, the thylacine even acted like a combination of those two animals and shared the same carnivorous diet. One of the most interesting aspects of this animal is its ability to open its jaws to a 120-degree angle, which it used as a defense when it felt threatened. The last of its kind died in captivity in a zoo in Tasmania in 1936, but it is unknown what the specific cause of its extinction was. Some blame climate change, while others point a finger at the introduction of the dingo to both Tasmania and mainland Australia. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, we invite you to subscribe to this channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and leave a comment below, perhaps about other animals that could have been included on this list. And remember to click the bell to be notified every time the team at Top 10 Archive uploads a new video.